Hello and welcome back. Today it's time for episode 11 of the Big Rob project, and it's been some time since the last update, basically this means that I have been able to finish the work on the table, which turned out quite big. It is actually 1 meter and 76 by 1 meter. I ended up building 2 of these tables because we had some flooding in our basement about 2 weeks ago, and the first frame got wet, and I had to do everything again, and that wasn't a lot of fun. Also, it took me a lot longer to come up with a good build that would be somewhat light enough so I can handle it myself, but still rigid enough so I can do a lot of work on there and also use it as a basic work table. This is where I'm at right now. You can already see I put one of the axes on here. You can see how big the second axis is going to be. If nothing changes, I'm going to have a working size of 75 centimeters by about 160 centimeters, which should be big enough. This is the underside of the table. It's very basic. There's a frame around it. There are 2 support struts. This will be holding the feet of the table, and there will be some simple mechanics so I can level it out. The tabletop is 10mm MDF, the rest is 19mm. Everything is bolted and screwed together except for the top, which is just glued on. And on top of that, I will have to have another sacrificial layer, and that will be held on with screws. The table weighs about 35 kilograms, so I can still basically handle it. Yeah, it's okay. With all the mechanics on, it will be substantially heavier than that, but I guess it's okay. It's also very, very sturdy. I made the error of buying very cheap MDF, and I regretted it because all the sides that I bolted together and glued together, they basically came apart, and I had to glue them again. So, but that's the underside of the table. It's pretty sturdy. I'm happy with it. Could have been simpler, but well, let's see how it goes. I spent some time thinking about the gantry, and I will be going for a relatively simple gantry setup for a beginning, and I might improve on that later. But the whole project has taken such a long time right now that I actually want to get to a point where it's working, and where I can verify that some of my assumptions are correct. But for now I'm pretty happy that I got this far. I still have to build the underside of the table, which will consist of 4 legs which will be interconnected, which will have a way of leveling the table. There's still some work to be done there. I have spent a lot of work on the controller software, but I run into a dead end there, and I will have to redesign parts of it, which might also take some time. But since I now have a working platform, I can start producing updates more frequently again. And I hope to be seeing you soon. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.